What's up, guys? We're in the garage today and we're going to be working on the Tacoma, but whatever vehicle that you might have, you know, y'all can do this stuff to your vehicle as well. See, I live in the Northeast and we have some pretty bad winters here, and they use a lot of salt and stuff to clean the roads and, you know, to kind of melt the snow and stuff, and so you can have traction on the roads. But you know, that's good and all, but it also eats up your frame and stuff, and it causes things to rust very fast. See, I live in West Virginia, and you know, frames and stuff just don't last. They don't have a long life here. So one of the ways that you can do to prevent this is actually getting what they call fluid film. And PB Blaster makes a brand, and that's what we're going to be using today, Surface Shield. Now, I've already washed the truck and sprayed the frame off, so we're good there. That's the first thing you want to do, and let's get right into it. Yeah, it's going to be the first thing we're going to do is get any type of surface rust or paint that's flaking off, you know, on the frame. Get any of that type of stuff off. That's going to be the first thing you're going to want to do. So take your wire brush and, you know, scrub anything like this off of there. Okay, the next thing that y'all are going to want to do, guys, I've done sprayed the truck off, got everything I could that way, but you're going to take some type of degreaser, like Purple Power or Simple Green or something, and just spray down everything that you plan on spraying with this. Usually just your frame is really what we're worried about here. So I'm going to spray this Purple Power all over everything, get everything nice and clean, you know, before we apply the Surface Shield. Because if you're applying it on top of stuff that's nasty, that's what it's going to be on top of. It's going to be on top of dirt and grime, and it's not going to be really shielding your frame from the weather. All right, guys, so we've got the Simple Green or Purple Power or whatever you might use. We've got that sprayed all over the frame, and you know, we've sprayed that stuff off there. We've wiped it off. We've got all the surface, you know, ready to be coated. And so we're just gonna wait for it to dry for a few minutes, and then we're gonna start applying this stuff on there. I wanted to comment too how good this stuff looks after you spray it on here. This looks like a fresh coat of paint on here, and it's just, really all it is just a layer of oil. And since it is a layer of oil, I'll go ahead and say this too. It'll actually pull water or any type of rust or anything that's, you know, being caused by water. It'll go ahead and pull that water out too. So, and another thing that I'd like to add too, guys, is I do wear glasses, and a lot of this stuff, I don't know if it's overspray or just, you know, some of the product falling back down when you're laying under the vehicle. You know, we'll get on your glasses and stuff, so just be aware of that. But you know, I used some degreaser on my glasses and cleaned it off, and you know, stuff come right off. So, all right, guys, this is about how everything should look after you're done. Once you get full coverage on everything, see how kind of everything looks like real shiny. Everything's covered. You'll make sure there ain't no dry spots. You didn't miss anything. Yeah, I'm just kind of showing the cross members here, but here's the frame. You know, everything is coated. So this is kind of how it looks like when it's done, and honestly right now it don't look bad, but once it starts gathering a bunch of, you know, crud and grime and everything off of the roads, I'm sure it'll look kind of crazy. But when you first apply this stuff, it actually looks kind of like a fresh coat of paint. It looks pretty good. Well, that's going to be it, guys. You know, we got the whole truck covered with the PB Blaster brand Surface Shield. And just to give y'all guys an idea, this is a mid-size truck. It has like an old C-channel frame. You know, it's not like a lot of the newer vehicles where they have a tube frame. So I was able to cover both sides of the frame pretty easy. You know, I didn't have to use the nozzle much. I mean, mainly just on cross members and, you know, your cab mounts and stuff kind of in the front. And so I didn't really even need this a whole lot. I probably could have done without, but still good to have this. And, you know, to give y'all an idea, that's the size of the truck. I was a little bit skimpy with the product, and, you know, I only went through 2 of these cans. And they sell them in 6-can packs, where you can get the, you know, a gallon bucket or a 5-gallon bucket, you know, if you got spray guns and all that type of stuff. So, you know, if you have a full-size truck, tube frame, you know, you can probably expect at least twice this material. Or if you got a smaller vehicle, you know, less than 2 cans. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. You know, maybe after a year. This stuff's supposed to last 2 years, so I know it's going to be a while, but maybe after, you know, I'll take some pictures of, you know, rust spots that I have now, and, you know, we'll look at it after this winter, and I'll do, you know, 1 season winter review on the product, maybe a year, and then a 2-year review to see how this stuff actually does. But anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one.